Hey guys, I know I haven't been on here and I really do apologize. I'll give some people a chance to come in. I even look like crap. I'll give some people a chance to come in, maybe, ask a couple questions. I'm just going to go ahead and draw a couple cards for October and we'll go from there. Hey, I know I've just been very sick and I do apologize for that. If I can get through this without coughing, it will be a great and wonderful thing. Okay, so one of the things we got was the star that flipped out. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone to the room. Me too. It was actually strep throat, a bacterial infection, and then the twins ended up with the croup on top of all of that. So that was crazy. Anyway, Earth sign woman, now, this could be a businesswoman too, so I don't want to let people believe that it just means that it's a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. But we also have the star that flipped out at the same time. So things are going to start to look up. Maybe if some of you have a business. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely doing better. At least I can talk now. If you have a business, it's going to look up. If you just know these people and you had a bad relationship, it's going to look up. You can go ahead and make wishes if you want to. And it doesn't have to be about this Earth sign woman. It doesn't have to be about that. Just in general, the stars generally go ahead, make a wish, and see where that gets you. Now, that being said, let me grab these angel cards here real quick. Now, anybody can go ahead and ask me a question. If you just let me pull a couple cards out of here. And I will warn you, I have one of the twins, so we might have some noise that happens in the background. I just wanted to make sure, I got on here and got something done. I am going to go through and do earth signs and air signs and water signs and fire signs. I'm running behind. All right, now, another card that just flew out was also, this one here is a little catchier, okay? And by catchier, I mean, all right. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively. There will be sudden and unexpected changes. We can probably thank Uranus for that. It's in Taurus. Makes sense since the Earth sign flew out. And Aquarians maybe are used to the drop of what the Uranus energy does. But unfortunately, we all have to get used to it. Okay, so that being said, you can expect sudden and unexpected changes. Will you be thrilled about them? Well, you can see the bear don't mind, but the rider is going a little bit like, yo, man, you better put that sled back on the ground here. So maybe you'll need to give out some advice as well. It'll be like, dude, you better slow this car down. Follow your intuition. Follow what's going on inside of you. I'm sorry, and how you feel about things. I know a lot of times people want to know about love, and I'll do a pull of card out here. It's going to be one of these real quick things because when I start talking for a long time, I start coughing for a long time. All right, so... Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. Again, the sudden changes. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Okay, so know this, maybe you're going to be under the impression this month that somebody that you care about feels a certain way about something. And then all of a sudden, oh my God, wait, what? Why didn't you tell me this is how you felt? So prepare yourself for that. Plus, at the end of the month, we will be back in another Mercury retrograde. For anybody that knows anything about Mercury retrograde knows that it's reunion, relook at, anything re. Okay, let me do Hidden Realm before I take any questions because there seems to be so many hidden things right now. Well, I'll do this one. Yeah, patience and stillness. That's a lot of us. Cheer on is really making sure whatever's weak in our systems, seizures, things with the heart, what else? Lungs are all very broad. Chiron is retrograde, and Chiron is the wounded healer. So I don't know a ton about astrology, and I don't pretend to, but the things that seem to be the biggest questions is why is this happening and why is that happening? So I try to have the answer for that. And the reason why people are getting sick or pass away suddenly, you know, we can thank, you know, Uranus and Chiron at the same time, probably. But at the same time, we have to remember we all agree. I mean, some of us get 3 outs, okay? I think it just depends on what we agree to do. And I don't want to get a little off subject, okay? Because some of it, the input for some of it's just not necessarily a all-day sucker here. Well, we're going to go with this one. Okay, the winged wise ones, angelic help and miraculous aid. Now, I've noticed this, like out of the blue, for instance, when I went to the beach, where everybody ended up getting sick, my electronics went super crazy. But my electronics was trying to tell me illusions. The dragonflies were crazy. They were trying to let me know, they're like, okay, well, if you're not going to see this illusion that's going on, we're not going to let nothing work right. So I couldn't get my laptop to charge. I couldn't, my iPhone wouldn't work right. It was just like it was Mercury retrograde already. And I just don't know of any other planet that has the capabilities of doing what Mercury retrograde does. But if you put a multitude of planets together, apparently they can do that. Okay, but these winged wise ones, so ask for help in anything that you truly need help with. These winged wise ones will be right there. You may accidentally see something sort of out of the corner of your eye, and then all of a sudden, you know, some kind of miracle or an aha moment happens. That's their job. Okay, so angelic help and miraculous aid. So know that October you'll also be covered in the form of, if you really, really need help, somebody will be there to help you. Okay, so that being said, who has a question? Aw, thank you. And I think that's Damon, right? I know, it's like, oh, thank you. And I can look like this and you still call me a pretty lady. You have a wonderful rest of the night, my friend, okay? Thank you. I know people wanted to make sure I, you know, wasn't kicking the bucket there. And Miss Julie, oh my God, I've taken so much medicine. Have a good night, Damon. Happy birthday. I did wish it to you on your site. I know. On your Facebook page. You're welcome. I thought of all of you guys. Like, it wasn't that I didn't. It's just that I really, it was rough. You got the Earth Woman and the Star too, okay? And considering it's Libra, I mean, I don't necessarily think that this was an accident that these 2 cards flew out. The Star is last, make a wish. The Earth sign is in the for and against. So there could be a woman or a businesswoman that is attached to some of the things that you do this month. It could even be that she brings hope, like the miraculous aid said, you know, the angelic help. All right, so I still have you figuring out what your love life is you wanting it to look like. I figured you would. One thing they are, if not nothing else, is, you know, they make sure they reach out to things like that. To him, it gave him a reason to do that. You see what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't just answering you back. They have to have a reason for everything. But I also have 2 aces, so I was just getting ready to say that you should have a reunion with somebody. Could have something to do with love. This could be a marriage eventually. They're not together. It may not include all about love, and it may not include all about money, but usually when the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups is in a reading, am I saying for October? Yeah, the Ace of Cups is new or old. Okay, and we talked about the fact that there is a possibility that you could get a new love, only because, will it be your forever love? Maybe not. But a lot of times the first person It can work. I've seen it work, but most of the time it doesn't work. The first person right after. Okay, so if a new one happens to come in and you decide you want to date this person, go ahead. There could be somebody that shows themselves in October. And it is a card. I mean, it's a timing card. So this is true. And then what you can do is you're going to figure things out for yourself as well. And you're going to let the slack be taken off of the gem. Okay. Now, I have a project that involves 3 people. That's in the challenge. So could it be in October? Maybe. You maybe have a project or some sort. Involves 3 people with 3 things. Maybe even 3 places. They wanted me to say that. I'm not 1,000% sure why. But it looks like money, contented personalness, happiness. It is coming for you. And you definitely have some form of it here in October. But the Ace of Cups is the one I'm most interested in because I feel like love gets itself out there somehow. And I think while you're waiting on your gem friend to kind of come to his senses, it makes sense for you to, put your interests someplace else at the moment. So I am going to do sign by sign. I just wanted to make sure that, I just wanted to get on here and go, hey, I haven't forgot you guys. I know it's been a while. Thank you all for still being on here. I really appreciate it. And I know I've got like 2 other people in here. Vicky, are you one of them? Or is it just somebody else? One could be Randy. He'll never ask a question, though. Right. I was going to send people, hey, I'm getting on there, but I know the longer I talk, the worse that it is. So let me also grab one of these new cards real quick before I close this out. Now, I will start with the air signs because we are in Libra. So I will start with Aquarian, Gemini, and Libra. Right. I probably did on mine as well. So, just so a heads up for people, that's what I'll do first. Okay. Lemuria, and I think I'm saying that way, is creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So as we know, we are trying to, everybody talks about the end of times and how we're supposed to be living in, the love aspects of things. And the people that are here now, like us, not necessarily us on here, but the people on here are in the earth right now. We agreed to come back in a stage that so we can prepare our children's children or basically our children. And so we are working on getting to the all love, all kind, all thing. Everybody just needs to say, oh my God, this is, the end of time. No. We're not at end of times. I mean, yes, it's terrible, all the things that are going on. But Saturn and Pluto are supposed to be doing the stuff with religion and schools and politics, and all of that is supposed to be going on right now. So, yes, it feels like crisis mode, but it is what it is. Okay, so I have no idea who the other person on here is. And I'm hoping you get in touch with me soon. I'm hoping you need like a in-depth reading, Miss Julie. If you don't, that's fine too. But that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get my butt up off of here. You guys have a wonderful rest of the night. I'm pretty sure tomorrow I should be able to get air done. So, okay, that's fine. I will be going to PA sometime towards the end of the month. I had changed the date for that. So yeah, but that's okay. I'll still have my laptop. I'll still be able to do what needs to be done. It's just that we thought we were going to have Wi-Fi at the beach, and that didn't turn out quite the way that it was supposed to. And I could not get, to click end stream. I couldn't even see it down there. I couldn't get on it. So I got on it. I just couldn't do anything with it. All right, guys. Many blessings. You have a wonderful rest of the night. It was nice for any of you to stop in. I will see you later. And by the way, I love that butterfly. Many blessings.